Hello viewers, today's lesson is bearing and distance 2. In our previous class, we've covered compass bearing, three-figure bearing, and back bearing. So today we are using WASSCE question, May-June 2014, question 12B to explain this topic. The bearing of Q from P is 150 degrees. The bearing of Q from P is 150 degrees. Now, if this is point P, 150 minus 90 will give us 60 degrees. So that means we are going to cover 60 degrees from second quadrant. That is why we have this line to this point we call Q. Alternate angle, this 60 is equal to this one, because the two angles are alternate. And I mentioned the last time, that we need to complete each quadrant. 60 minus 90 will give us this 30. So we are through with the first statement. Second statement now. And the bearing of P from R is 15 degrees. The bearing of this P from R. So we use the word after from. So this is our point R. If this is our point R and the cardinal point of R, 15 degrees, first quadrant to P. So if this is 15, to balance the quadrant, this is 75. Then alternate angle, 15, this angle is 15. One of the reasons why we need to balance each quadrant is for us to get the required angle. So this 30 plus 15 will give us 45, and this is our angle now for point P. The last statement from the question. If Q and R are 24 kilometers and 32 kilometers respectively from P, that means P to Q is 24 kilometers and P to R is 32 kilometers. Don't forget this topic is bearing and distance. As you are working on bearing, you must also work on your distance. So 24 is shorter than 32. To complete the shape, the first question we have here is to represent this information in a diagram. So I believe we've done that with this our diagram, but there's need for us to draw smaller triangle. Now question 2, calculate the distance between Q and R. Q and R, this is our Q and this is our R. Now, this is the smaller triangle we are talking about. So, to calculate this distance between Q and R, we will make use of sine rule. That is, P squared is equal to Q squared plus R squared minus 2QR cos P. So, we follow it up. The small q is 32, the small r is 24, then we solve. At this point, let us take note at this point, we must obey BODMAS. That is, we will multiply whatever we get from here with the cos 45 degrees before we will subtract it from addition of these two. Is very, very important. Not that we will add these two together minus this one, then multiply. It is not correct in that way. But we will multiply these two, then subtract our answer from addition of these two, as we have it here. So here is the conclusion. The square root of P, at this point we square root both sides, the square will go here. The square root of P, that is QR, is equal to 22.6692. But according to the question, we have to leave our answer in 2 decimal places. So that is why we approximate this value to 22.67. The distance between Q and R is approximated to 22.67 kilometers as we have it here. It is very important to approximate it like that. Now, the last question. We have to find the bearing of R from Q, correct to the nearest degree. Bearing of R from Q. So we will consider the quadrant of Q, because we are finding the bearing, we are looking for the bearing of R from Q. And anything after from is the required quadrant. So this is the quadrant we will consider now. We are going to look for the bearing of R from here. And that will be from north to the line that joins the two together. Let us take note of that. From the north to the line. So in that regard, this will be 360. Here already we have 30 here. Alternatively, this place is 30. So let us call this place our theta. Whatever we get for our theta plus 30, we minus it from 360 degrees. And it will give us what we are looking for. To calculate theta, we will use sine rule to get our theta. Q over sine Q is equal to P over sine P. Now our Q is 32, sine Q is theta. As we have it here, we will cross multiply. Then, finally, theta is equal to 86.5 degrees. 86.5 degrees. Now, as I've explained earlier, that our theta, whatever we get for our theta, plus this 30 degrees, we will now minus it from 360 degrees. As we can see, that the only part that is not inclusive in our 360 degree, we have our theta and this 30. So the same thing will happen to our final solution. Now, here we have it. 360 minus 86.5 plus 30 degrees. Now this will give us 243.5 degrees. But the instruction is we should correct our answer to the nearest degree, which is approximated to 244 degrees. So the bearing of R from Q is 244 degrees. So let us take note of that. So we've come to the end of this section. We've used the same question to determine the distance from R and Q. Also, the bearing of R from Q. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, this is the solution to WASSCE question June 2014 question 12B. Thank you very much. Don't forget to stay at home. Thank you.